Welcome back, True Seeker. Sunday, December 17th, 2023. A few days ago, the media warned that the East Coast was going to get hit with a significant storm. And I put up a post as this news broke saying why we needed to watch Sunday. And here we are on Sunday, and it's being reported that Charleston's having historic flooding because of the rain and also because the tide reached a historic level today. So Charleston's underwater on Sunday, December 17th, the day we knew to look out for. And how was that? Because it's the same pattern I've written a book about and been educating about for nearly 10 years now. Again, if you're new here, the Jesuit order, their birthday is August 15th. And in the year 1952, on their birthday, the first act of weather warfare was ever admitted to by the Royal Air Force, the military of the UK. And of course, the Jesuits are a military order. So again, the year 52 matters because, as we'll get to, 52 is the flood number. And today, December 17th, 2023, it's a date with 52 numerology. Also today, it's the Pope's birthday. And just like how in Gematria flood equates to 52, so does Earth, so does Pope. And of course, we're on the 52-week calendar named after the Pope. And again, Pope Francis is the first Jesuit Pope, like the first act of weather warfare was admitted to on the Jesuit order's birthday. The Jesuits were founded August 15th, 1534 in France. Thus, Pope Francis, the first Jesuit Pope. But look at how perfect this ritual is. If you're new here, we're going to talk about Gematria, the Kabbalistic practice of coding numbers into words. And we're going to get to why this ritual is so exact. And we've seen this same pattern before. So, Gematria, very simple practice of coding numbers into words based on A is 1, B is 2, C is 3, D is 4, up to Z, the 26 letters, 26. There are 4 base ciphers of the English language. They are the alphabetic order with numerology, the reverse alphabetic order, which is just Z is 1 back to A is 26, doing everything in reverse, and the reverse alphabetic order with numerology. Notice with the alphabetic order, flood is 52, and with the reverse alphabetic order, flood is 83. We're going to get to how today is 83 days after the anniversary of JFK's weather control speech, which was given September 25th, 1961. And of course, if you're familiar with the Bible, Genesis 8:3 is where the biblical story of the flood ends. We've seen this so many times, the 52 and 83 brought together in historic flooding. But as for the date numerology, 12, 17, 23, it's as simple as that, adding those numbers together. 12 plus 17 plus 23 is 52. And time again, we've circled these dates before they came for headlines just like this. So, if you're not familiar with JFK's weather control speech, go back and listen to it. September 25th, 1961, it was given, now more than 62 years ago. It was around the time of Vietnam when the U.S. admitted to weather warfare for the first time with Operation Popeye, flooding out the Vietnamese troops in their tunnels. So again, weather warfare, intentional flooding, it's been around for a long time. Again, the act of weather warfare, August 15th, 52, caused the Lynmouth flood that killed 30-some people. So again, 83 days later, on the 52-date numerology, historic flooding in Charleston. And this list of words up here, flood, earth, Enlil, devil. The reason it matters is because Enlil is the Babylonian god of flooding. The practice of Kabbalah goes back to Babylon. The Catholic Church is believed to be the whore of Babylon from the Bible. And if you look into Enlil, a lot of parallels with the biblical devil. And some people contend the God of the Old Testament is Satan, who caused the flood, right? This is a biblical concept, thus fitting in with the church and the Jesuits, or the military order of the Catholic Church. But again, 83 days after JFK's speech. And with regards to Genesis 8:3, where the biblical flood ends, to read from the New International Version, the water receded steadily from the earth at the end of the 150 days. The water had gone down. Charleston's nickname is the Holy City, which in Gematria equals 150. So you see how perfect this is? Genesis 8:3 83 days after JFK's speech anniversary, on the 52 date numerology. And then again, not only that, but the first Jesuit Pope, today's his birthday. And notice how in Gematria, Pope, Flood, Earth, and Lil Devil, they're all 52, and with numerology 25. We're on the 52-week calendar named after Pope Gregorius. The English language is credited to a Catholic monk. We're on their calendar, speaking their language, living out their rituals, where their military, their technology is reigning supreme. And they are playing the world for fools. And again, why weather warfare? A lot of money will be made off this. Again, taxpayers will foot the bill. The government will take the tax money and allocate it to their contractors who are in the club, and they will profit from this. This is the machine that we live in, ruled by this church. That's why the nation's capital was moved to Washington, D.C. long ago, which is where the Jesuits set up camp. The same Jesuits many of the founders warned about, including Jefferson and Adams, who died on the same day of all days, the 4th of July. And then that's a whole other topic you can get into, as we've talked about so many times. But yes, Pope Francis's birthday. And like we talked about, it's his 87th birthday. The founder of the Jesuits, Ignatius of Loyola, his name equals 87 in Gematria. And the Jesuit suppression ended on August 7th. So this is an important milestone. And you see on this milestone in the Jesuit-controlled nation, the holy city getting wrecked by their favorite trick, weather warfare. And don't forget, Obama just put out that movie. He's the producer, about the nation being taken down. And one of the chapters in the film is the rain. In so many ways, you can take down the grid. And one of them is with weather warfare, like they did on Valentine's Day the other year, a date we had circled before it happened. One of the many times we called out the weather warfare and the consequences before it happened. So, if you run the alphabetic order in reverse, instead of Pope equaling 52, it equals 56. Charleston also equals 56. Just like Society of Jesus has the Gematria 56, the formal title for the Jesuits. Also noteworthy, Charleston is 353 years old right now. 353. That's the 71st prime number. Catholic equals 71, like Sol Invictus. Should be a reminder of what went down in Israel by the numbers. The attack on Putin's 71st birthday, 71 days before the Pope's birthday. Another thing we saw coming before it happened through Gematria. Again, anyone can go watch our video from October 4th, 2023, TFR, and we had October 7th circled for major terrorism, parallels to 9/11, based on the emergency alerts that went out in Russia and the U.S. on the same day. Again, Gematria. Powerful knowledge to see through the cabal and every last ritual they're performing. And it's not just Charleston that's getting hit hard today, but Charleston is getting the worst of it. So sorry to all the people having to deal with the weather warfare. And again, I keep waiting for one of these videos. You know, it's been a long time since the video went viral. I think the algorithms really got us clamped down, but I feel like, you know, the whole Eastern Seaboard who's getting wrecked today should see this video and really think about what I've been talking about for a long time. My first book was written in 2017, and it's this book right here. And there's a massive chapter in this book on weather warfare, and it begins with the 52 code and flood, and why the Lynmouth flood of August 15th, 1952 on the Jesuit birthday, why that's the first admitted act of weather warfare, and why there's been 1,052 ritualistic floods ever since. So people have to get it in their mind that, yes, weather warfare is a real thing. It's been admitted to for the better part of the last century, and there's a reason that the same patterns keep persisting over and over. And you go back and listen to JFK's weather control speech. Again, he was talking about how this knowledge could be used to stop things like this and to ensure there's not drought. So he didn't give a speech about how we can wreck the world with weather warfare or weather control. He talked about how it could be used in a positive way. And it's just like how everything is a dual-edged sword. This technology, I'm sure, could be used in a positive way. But again, psychopaths who don't care about human life or property or seemingly anything besides their own power and wealth, they're in control of the technology. By the way, in light of it being the Pope's 87th birthday, let me just read this paragraph from today's story. See if you catch the 87 in it. Heavy rains from a passing nor'easter collided with high tides in Charleston today, drowning the medical district and parts of the peninsula in knee-deep floodwaters, closing roads across the low country and trapping cars in the holy city's highest non-tropical tide on record. A low-pressure system from the Gulf of Mexico made its way towards South Carolina's coast this weekend, soaking Charleston with an average of 4 inches of rain on December 17th. That's today, the Pope's birthday. According to Courtney Maskell, a meteorologist with the National Weather Service, the Charleston tide gauge was at 9.62 feet at noon, making it the highest non-tropical tide on record and shattering the previous record of 8.81 feet in 1987. 36 years ago. IHS, the Jesuit acronym 36. The Pope turning 87 today, born in 36. You know? The Holy City. And let's not forget the big ritual with the American Civil War, which was blamed on the Jesuits by Lincoln. How it went in with the Jesuit Art of War code. If you ever heard of the text Art of War by Sun Tzu, if you weren't aware, there's no historical record of Sun Tzu ever existed. But the reason we know about that text is because the Jesuit priest who translated it, Father Amiot, and again, Sun Tzu, the Jesuit logo's the sun with the letters IHS for Isus Hominum Salvator, which equates to 266, like Pope Francis is the 266th Pope. And Art of War, weather warfare. If you've ever read Art of War, I mean, part of the tactic is to perform the warfare without your enemy even knowing what hit them or who did it. And for the record, Art of War has the gematria of 102, like World War, like how the American Civil War, blamed on the Jesuits, began on the 102nd day of the year, April 12th, 1861 in Charleston. It's all relevant. It's all part of this nation's ongoing history where the Jesuits are pulling the strings and we're living out their story, his story. Okay, we'll keep this one short and sweet. Again, thank you to everyone who hits the like and the share. And if you're new here, go back and revisit past videos that still exist that haven't been deleted by Google. Google loves to take down content just like this. I've lost some weather warfare videos over medical misinformation. I wonder if even pointing out that this happened in the medical district today, I wonder if that'll get it flagged. So stop it, Google. I'm just reading from the article. But yeah, we'll leave it there for now, Truth Seeker. Again, thank you to everyone who supports the work. Likes help the content reach more new people. Shares definitely help do the same. Comments also do it. And again, if you've never read my books, they are out there. You can get them right from my website in ebook format, GematriaEffect.news. Letters and Numbers is about 800 pages long. You don't have to read the whole book. But near the end of the book, the chapter on weather warfare that begins with August 15th, 52, it's in there. That book's from 2017. Number Games from 2020. Talked a little bit about weather warfare in there, but that one's mostly focused on the towers coming down and that supposed deadly virus that that you're also not supposed to talk about. So, all right. Till next time, Truth Seeker. Have a good day. And again, for all the people who got flooded, sorry, it's probably going to be hard to have a good day, but hey, you will recover and help get out the word so we can stop this from happening to people because it does go on all over the world. It's been going on for a long time. All right, until next time.